This is Nimbatus, the space drone constructor. Oh, I'm sitting here holding a controller. I don't need a controller for this. This is a mouse and keyboard game. So this game is all about constructing spaceships that you control, kind of like... it's a lot like a top-down shooter, I guess, if that's how you decide to make it work for you. You've got a lot of flexibility and control, and I'll try to show you how this works. I've only just barely begun playing this game. So there is a lot that I have to learn about it, but I've got the basics. So it's got sort of a node map style overarching structure, kind of like, you know, FTL or something like that. So I'm here on a mission. I'm here to locate a black box from a crashed spaceship, and my reward is some spaceship parts. Great. So we'll select a drone. So I've got some drones. Wait, did I? Maybe I don't have some drones. Huh. I thought because I was loading an old game, I would have some drones, but I don't. Well, that's fine. We'll just create some drones from scratch. So this is the core of my drone, and I've got some pieces down here that a lot of these I've never seen before. I've got some pieces down here that I can use to construct it. So let's see what we want to do. So we're here just to pick something up, or maybe even just to locate something. So I think that the requirements are very, very simple. So I need some thrusters to help me go forward. I also need some thrusters to help me turn. So let's just do this. Oh, wait, I don't have that many of this particular piece. So I've got a limited number of pieces. So let's do that and that. These engines need fuel tanks in order to work. I don't think I'll need weapons, but just in case, let's grab a couple. And weapons need batteries. So, oh, nope, that doesn't count. Okay, we'll attach some batteries. And I think that's the basics of what we need. Let's do a quick test. Oh, wait, no. First, we got to control them. So this is going to fire whenever I hit W. This will also fire when I hit W. This one will fire when I hit A. This one will fire when I hit D. And I think... Oh, and these two. These will fire when I hit left mouse. The default is good. That's what I want. So, okay, let's do a test flight. So I push W, and those back ones fire. If I push A to the left, I rotate left. If I push D, I rotate right. And if I hit the left mouse button, these little guns fire. So yeah, it looks like it's doing what I want. So let's head over to the planet. All right, so... Wait, what? Oh, no, this is just a pretend planet. That's not what I want. Let's go back. What I want is to save and exit, which is behind my head. Okay, so I've got a drone. I can name it anything I want. I'll probably name this one Not Nimbatus. And launch the drone. So here's my big mothership coming in towards the planet. And we're going to head down here. This is my little resource collector, which I don't think I'll need on this mission. Head down to the planet. It's got subtle gravity to it, but not that much. So I need to explore it. Oh, okay, so I think I've created a problem for myself. What? Oh, wait. Oh, so when I destroy those, they actually make more problems for me. So here's the thing I didn't do. I didn't give myself reverse thrusters. I guess if I use my both of my turning thrusters at the same time, that will be fine. These bubbles are weird. So I can, okay, so I can at least chew those up with my guns. Okay, so yeah, my my ship is not that navigable, and that is my fault. Look at this nonsense. I haven't used a lot of fuel, but I have used a ton of ammo trying to get through here. Oh, but there is the flight recorder, I think. Or maybe... Is that a flight recorder, or is that just some random box? I don't know. Let's see if I can get through. Okay, the batteries apparently recharge over time, so that's good to know. I wasn't sure if they were going to do that or not. I thought maybe I was screwing myself over. But... Come on. Here we go. Oh, wait. So maybe any of these boxes could contain the flight recorder. So I just have to find all the boxes and shoot them. So that little journey through the planet was not worth very much. What's in there? Is this... Can I get this? I think I can't. Maybe there's a piece of equipment I need if I want to pick up things like that. Hope that wasn't the flight recorder I just destroyed. There it is. Okay, so I've located it, and apparently that's all I have to do. I just have to find it and then come back home. Or actually, I can just click the back to the Nimbatus button anytime I want to and just head back. So what did I get? I got an altimeter, and a small thruster. Okay. Cool. So it looks like this location I've already done the mission at. This one I have not, and the reward is some resources. Oh, you can't even actually see where the reward is. I should move myself to the bottom left probably so you can actually see what I'm reading. So I get some tritium, which is used for something. I think it's used for launching complicated drones, and a large battery. So that seems valuable if I'm going to get into a lot of fights. Right now the threat is very, very low. You can see that listed under the travel to location button. Eventually that's going to get higher and higher, and I think that might mean enemy ships. Again, I'm very, very new to this game, so I'm not dead certain. All right, so let's create a new drone. So this one... Oh, wait, what did it say I was going to do? Wait, no. Well, let's save and exit. The mission is to destroy something. Okay, so let's edit this drone. If we're going to destroy something, we need to have guns. Plasma shotgun. That seems pretty cool. Let's grab that guy. What else do we want? Okay, so let's power this ship a little bit differently this time. Let's have our sideways thrusters. Actually, okay, here's something that you can do. Let's grab the battery for the weapon. Stick it like that. And then let's parent this onto that battery. So that instead of having a big long arm sticking out from the middle, it's sticking out right here. Eventually, I think that over time that starts to matter a lot more. Having really unwieldy drones where you've got a lot of pieces connected to the same central piece can have like problems, make your drone more unreliable. Okay, so now we've got some sideways retros, but this leaves us without a way to turn backwards. So I'm going to also put some reverse retros here. And I will need some rocket fuel. And you'll notice, once I went over 10 parts, it starts to cost money to launch this drone. So I got to pay special attention to that. This is the first time I've launched a drone with this problem, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know whether this shotgun is going to be cool or not. So let's add some guns that I'm used to. Right here. Okay, so then again, we'll make sure these are working on W. This one is actually when I hit... Wait, no, this one is when I hit D. This one is when I hit A. This one is when I hit W. No, wait, this is when I hit S to go backwards. This is when I hit S to go backwards. This one is when I hit spacebar. And these two are on left mouse. I think this is good enough. So we're going to save and exit this. We're going to name this 14 Rocket, even though it has way less rockets than that. And we're going to launch the mission. So when you are starting a new game, you decide what set of rules and equipment you want to start with. So I did a very beginner thing where I basically just chose the version of the game where I was basically had the most health. Oh my gosh, what the... Was not expecting this nonsense. Holy crap, these things they got way more health than I thought they would have. Okay. I think my batteries are shot. Okay, my batteries were shot. And, oh, wow. They took out one of my reverse retros. you can see that like one of my rockets took enough damage. Oh, it's just doing all kinds of damage. You know what? And there's probably not even a reason for me to be fighting these things. So I can only turn left now. Oh, let's go. Oh, I can't turn it all. I can't turn it all. No. No. Wait, I've got the one reverse retro that I can use to turn. Oh, no, that's terrible. Oh, I'm just... So apparently I'm in an atmosphere because I think that when I rotate, I eventually slow down. Can I even get back home? Is there a way to enter this ship? Can I abort? Is this the hangar? I don't know if I've got a hangar. I might... Okay, I just have to give up, basically. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's, Oh, hey there, Doja Cat Memes. Thanks for joining us. Let's edit our drone again. Okay, so what were my problems? Insufficient firepower, not being prepared for battle. So there's some human error problems going. This was my first combat I've ever encountered in this game. I didn't know what to expect. I ran out of battery power, which was bad. I could probably put more firepower in this drone. However, it's going to cost more and more for me to launch. The more of that stuff I put into it. Also, it seems like my essential navigation stuff was right up there where it was going to get shot off. So, okay, so I need to... Let's start this sucker over from scratch and figure out how we actually need to make it work. So the plasma shotgun, when I remembered to use it, was pretty effective, but I didn't remember to use it. Small magnet. What's that for? Resource collector. Doesn't seem to be what I need to do. Okay, so I think I'm still using some of this basic stuff. And a basic block with normal plating. Plating seems valuable. Okay, so I know I'm going to need to have forward thrust. I don't know if this ship actually needs to be that fast. I was not doing a great job of sort of just navigating around to avoid getting shot. So I don't know if I need a lot of forward thrust. What I might need more of is reverse thrust so that I can get out of trouble if I need to. And then I definitely need... I still need some left and right. I wonder if I should stick it on the back this time, though, just to make sure that I preserve it. If my plan is to face them head on but then reverse away from them while shooting at them, then I'll want to have all of my essential navigational stuff going on in the back. We can kind of hide my fuel in a secure place back here. Similarly, we probably want to hide my batteries kind of towards the back. And let's have more batteries. Let's just make sure we've got all the battery firepower in the world. And then what is the difference between these two? Kinetic Blaster, Sarali Kinetic Blaster. So this one says more upgrade slots? Feels like maybe there's not much of a difference between these guys. Okay, so instead of the shotgun I'm going to forget to fire, let's just grab all 4 of these guns, stick them up front, and then let's put some plating here, protecting my batteries from the front. Something like that might end up working a little bit better. Okay, so this is my forward thruster, that's fine. This one is my reverse thruster. This is the one I fire when I want to turn left. This is the one that I fire when I want to turn right. And these should all be on left mouse. Okay, test flight, make sure I didn't get anything horribly wrong. So yeah, I'm like a tank now. I am slow. I maneuver from the back, which is a little bit weird. But it actually kind of makes it a little bit easier for me to just keep my armored front facing the enemy. So I kind of like it, and I can reverse really easily. Okay, yeah, so I think this is what we want. So we're going to save and exit and go on the mission again. But this one cost me 30 of this resource in order to launch this drone. So hopefully I'm not going to run out of that resource anytime soon. Okay, so let's cautiously explore the surface. Now, I don't know if this planet is going to be the same every time, or if it's randomized each time. Okay, there's definitely some dudes down there. Let's try to only grab a few of them at a time, only pull a few of them at a time. All right, so I am not very maneuverable. How do I... Okay, here we go. Gotta back out of things. It's like, yeah, it's like trying to control like a shopping cart in reverse is sort of how this thing works. And it looks like there's some... okay, so these turrets are going to be bad for me. Ooh, I should have made a ship that was good at strafing. That's what I should have done. So concentrating fire seems to be really valuable. Okay, so let's... okay, nope, not what I wanted. Actually, the ship isn't that bad at strafing, if that's what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, it looks like I'm low on batteries, though, so let's let those recharge. So I need to destroy the Corp transmitter, which I think is that thing that those guns are protecting. So I got to do another pass. I appreciate the fact that these guns can fire in any direction, and that the orientation of the other parts of my ship seem to not matter very much. Okay, so far I haven't lost any parts this time, which seems like a good sign. So if I just keep shooting at this, yeah, so I have to shoot at this a lot to make it work. Okay, so I did lose one part. I lost my reverse thruster. So I think I can't get out of this situation. Oh, there we go. No, I can roll and go. But luckily, I think I don't have to. I want to see if I can get out of this situation. Okay, I can. So if I needed to travel back to the ship, I could. But back to the Nimbatus is just a button I can push. So now I've got a massive battery. So now it doesn't cost me 4 parts to get that much battery power out of a ship. I can put 1 part on the ship and have all that battery power. So it means that I can more efficiently launch more complicated ships, which is great. So Dojin Cat Memes asks, are you going to try Alan Wake? They put it on Game Pass and it looks pretty cool. So I played the crap out of Alan Wake when it was brand new back in the 360 days. And it's made by the same folks who made Control and Quantum Break, which are both games that I really loved in the current generation. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Alan Wake. I'm not sure I could get into it again because I already played the crap out of it back when it was new. So I'm not sure if I'll do it on the stream. But if folks are interested, I mean, obviously that is a factor. Okay, so there's this whole... Wow. Okay, so in order to get here, I'm not sure what I have to do. Do I need to do just 1 of these or 3 of these to unlock access to the wormhole that takes me to the next area? Or do I only need to do... Do I need to do both? Or is it either or? Let's go to the one that makes me suspect that I could get to the wormhole more quickly and see if that's true. So we got a shop and we got a garage. Let's head to the garage. All right, so at the garage, you can upgrade your mothership. So you can so there's like events that can happen along the way that could damage you or hurt you or whatever. So I'm not sure what all of these do. So, okay, so this lets me see further on the map, which seems unnecessary on this smaller map that I'm on right now. Increases the amount of drone parts you can deploy for free. That seems really valuable. I've got 100 of this. The hull already has 3 spots full, so I don't feel like I need to repair the hull. Oh, and I could give up hull in order to get this thing that lets me launch more drones. So let's actually... Was it the bridge we said would give me? No, it was storage. Storage lets me have bigger, fatter drones. Let's pick storage. And stealth decreases threat when traveling, so that the threat to the mothership won't go up as high as we travel around. Deploy cost per drone part. So yeah, let's do stealth so that we are less so we can stick around more and get more done before we have to move on. Because I think that the way that threat works, I think it's kind of like the big sweeping thing that's chasing you in FTL, that's sweeping across the map, and if you fall behind it, you get in trouble. I think that threat is the chance that each time I travel, something bad's going to happen. And so that threat goes up over time, and so that means each time I move, there's a chance of something bad happening to my mothership. So I need to carefully sort of mete out the missions that I decide to go on before I move on through the wormhole. So let's see here. So this is a Vexusi. Destroy small beehives. And this will get me what? A heater? What's a heater for? And a Waku Wakuse. Wait, are these both destroy small beehives? Yes. This one, they'll both get me a heater. This will get me a VTOL thruster that rotates automatically to the target. Oh, so I can do things like automatically avoiding things that are charging at me or something like that. So, okay, so this was the thing I was going to say before that I lost track of. You choose different starting loadouts, basically, and sets of rules about what parts you can use and what parts you start with at the beginning. So I chose a character that would just have more health because I thought I'm going to have trouble surviving. And so probably the reason I did okay in that last battle was because I had that extra health. There's a lot of different ones that have different levels of challenge. The craziest one is one where it's called the Programmer, where it unlocks all of the parts, but you're not allowed to control the drone. Instead, you have to use like automation parts in order to make the drones self-driving, which is crazy. It's totally possible, but crazy. So let's go to this location. Oh, a distress signal. Yes, let's investigate. What's this place? A civilian ship drifting helplessly in an asteroid field. There's no external damage, but the lights are off. Do you investigate? Absolutely. It's empty apart from a transponder. It was a trap! You book it out of there, but the enemy knows where you are now. Okay, so threat just went up. Okay, great. So now we're at Waku Wakase, and we need to destroy small beehives. So let's see here. Let's create a new drone. Let's use our new battery, because that thing's pretty cool. Let's put some thrusters and connect them to the battery. Again, I think the rule is that the more thrusters or the more parts you have connected to the same part, the more weird and unstable your drone becomes. So you want to like connect them in ways that are efficient with that resource. So So again, I'm going to put all my steering in the back again, just because I don't know if these beehives are going to be defended or not. And then we'll do a lighter reverse thruster up here. But I think we will try to... Okay, let's try this. It doesn't really make much sense. Let's not do that. So let's grab the guns again. And set them up along here. They can point in any direction, so really I'm orienting them based on aesthetics. That's entirely all it is. We can't forget our fuel. So let's put these fuel things here. And you notice I'm up to 12 parts and it still doesn't cost anything to launch this because I upgraded my storage. So is this everything we need? It might be. So because we've got parts to burn, let's throw some plating on here. Makes a nice little shield out around the front here so that shots are less likely to connect with the back end of the vehicle where most of my driving stuff is going on. Now, I don't know what happens if I block a thruster. I'm assuming nothing. I'm assuming this is just protection for the thruster and that we're totally fine. I don't know that that's true. Let's find out. So we'll save this drone. We'll name this drone Doge and Cat Memes 24. And we will launch this drone. So each time I launch a drone, threat goes up. Oh, hey, looks like 14 Rocket just suggested that I might want to plate the reverse thruster. Oh, what? Pfft. I forgot to set up the controls. Hold on a second. That probably cost me something, actually. Let's edit the drone. Okay, so these are both on W. This one is when I want to turn left. This one is when I want to turn right. This one's when I want to go in reverse. These are all on the left mouse button. Okay, now we're good. Launch drone. And yeah, so I just lost some threat by launching a drone that was not ready to launch. So there you go. That's how this game works. Destroy small beehives. Okay. Okay, so it will reverse slowly. This is a heavier ship probably than any other ship I've launched so far. Oh, they're called beehives for a reason. So the shotgun might actually be particularly good for this planet, if I've been thinking about it. Because I like to put this this thruster on my nose cone, it just aesthetically, I thought the shotgun wouldn't look very good. That's a silly reason to make decisions like that. You'll see that my ship always slowly starts drifting down towards the planet. Like if I, go like this and I'm going away from the planet, oh gosh, get off me. There's definitely gravity. It's very subtle. So like if you're not thinking about the gravity, it's very easy to sort of lose track of the fact that it's a thing, but it is totally a thing. Okay, there's one more beehive. I like that they even make bee sounds for no reason. But it's like, it's weird. It sort of plays with like your knowledge of how bees work to like get you to understand what to expect from these creatures, even from these enemies, even though I only have to destroy 3, but there are more than 3. Let's get out of there. I kind of want to destroy that last beehive just because I can. Okay, so my retros are not actually doing a great job of turning me, and part of it's because I didn't give them a lot of torque. Like they are very close to the core of my drone, and that's not a great decision all the time. So, wait, let's go back to the Nimbatus. I don't know if return to hangar will count as canceling that mission. So I've got a heater. I don't know what that's for. Okay, so all right, so yeah, I did the one mission I needed to do, and now I have access to this. But let's take a risk and go for one more reward. I don't know what heaters are for. Maybe they're valuable. Mostly, I just want to try another drone design before we move on. So you notice that Doge Cat memes here was kind of sluggish to rotate, and so I think we can do better than that. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so I still like huge battery in the back. I think that worked. I think we put our forward thrusters here. Or actually, oh, here's an idea. If the main thing I care about is maneuverability, then what I should maybe actually do is put my strongest thrusters further out. By the way, I like how this works. Basically, if you overlap 2 parts, they don't work. But if you put them dead center on top of each other, you get this link icon, and you release it then, and the 2 get linked now. So now this one is connected to that one. So I'll do that here. Okay, so now I've got my retros here, and then I'm going to put my forward thrusters and my reverse thrusters here. And so this, I think, is going to make me highly maneuverable. And then let's grab the shotgun, put it up front. That's not going to work. Put the other guns here. And this thing is going to be a monster. And the guns are kind of protecting the rockets. And just to be sure, well, I've only got one more part that's free, and it seems silly to just have one plate on one side. So let's not do that. So heater, what does it do? I don't know what this does. Like, is it for ice worlds or something? I really don't know. We're not going to try it yet. Oh, 14 Rocket is saying I'd put the reverse thrusters on the side of the battery. That's a really good point, 14 Rocket. Let's do that. And actually, let's put all the thrusters back here. Let's just make them as safe as we possibly can. No particular reason why they have to be on the side, right? So putting them back there makes sense. I think now we're good. So because 14 Rocket contributed, let's call this 15 Rocket. It's 14 Rocket, but it's leveled up a little bit. And we'll head out with this guy to fight some beehives. We're up to 82% threat, which is a little bit scary. Bind your butt. Mr. Introvert says bind your buttons. I did not bind my buttons. Okay, well, we've just cost ourselves some threat again. So for that help, Mr. Introvert gets to name the drone now. And we are going to edit the drone. And this is for turning left. This is for turning right. This one is for going forward. These are for going back. These are all left mouse button. Instead of putting this on its own button, I'll just put it on left mouse button. And now we're good to go. Everyone in the chat is freaking out. They're like, twice! You made this mistake twice. Yeah, this is completely how I roll. Okay. Let's do this. That's okay, Mr. Introvert. I mean, you certainly saved me a little bit of embarrassment of just fooling around and not having anything work. So I'm kind of sluggish to move, but look how fast I rotate. It's just ridiculous. I actually kind of am going to be overturning all the time. Oh, what? These are completely different beehives from before. Oh, sheesh. Ow, 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 what? No. Apparently that thruster is bad for you. Am I on fire? Am I literally on fire right now? Well, that is the opposite of what a heater is supposed to do. Oh my gosh! That was idiotic. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. 14 Rocket says, you're like the Wicked Witch of the West. You're melting. Oh, what a world, what a world. Wait, what? Oh, my fingers were off the keys by one, and I thought it wasn't working at first. Okay, so gravity is not my friend here. Maybe what I need is a VTOL jet to keep me, to have me resist gravity when I get close to the planet. Automatically. Wow, I made myself too maneuverable. This is actually kind of awkward. I'm so maneuverable that I actually, like, gain altitude when I rotate. Whoa, there's a resource down there that I could collect if I had a resource gatherer, but I do not. Okay, so, oh, that was not even that was a large beehive. That was not even one of the small beehives. Okay, yeah, so I have overcorrected with this design of this drone. This is stupid. I can barely operate because I'm so completely over-maneuverable. And my little tiny forward thrusters are not taking me anywhere compared to how fast I spin. Also, don't feel like this plasma shotgun's helping me that much. I think if I get really close to something. But yeah, these longer range guns seem to be much more valuable, at least in this kind of fight. Alright, so even though I don't have to destroy this, absolutely will. Oh, so sluggish. Mr. Introvert, I'm so sorry that I named such a terrible drone after you. But I gotta say, as silly as it was that I, was just basically messed up by my own rocket thrusters, I'm actually really glad for a game like this that they were very consistent with the physics of the world. Like, if, big hot thrusters will damage you, they just make them damage you all the time. They don't sort of make an exception for convenience. Like, they're serious about the physics of this world. And that actually makes the game more fun and more interesting. Okay, so, oh man. It's really easy for me to get hung up on stuff because my forward thrusters just don't have a lot of power. Resisting gravity is actually difficult with this vehicle. Fortune Rocket says, I wish you could use your drone like a hammer. Just go in really fast and just annihilate things by hitting them. That might well be possible for all I know. I think I probably need some kind of grabber to get that thing. So, unfortunately, I will not. So you notice the mini-map on the upper right-hand corner of the screen here doesn't rotate. It sort of shows me relative to my ship, where I am, to my mothership. It's worrying me. Okay, there's a second small beehive, and it's right next to a large beehive, of course, because that's what I needed right now. I managed to only aggro a few of them. That's interesting. I guess I just only happened to hit the nearest ones. Okay, will those guys attack me? I don't know. They looked like they were turning at me. They were looking at me weird. So, I had to kill them. That's how spaceships work. Isn't that the prime directive in Star Trek? Like, shoot them if they look at you weird? I'm just assuming those explosions are bad for me if I'm near them. I mean, if my own ship's thrusters were bad for me. There we go. All right, back to the Nimbatus. Okay, so we got more heaters whenever I find out what heaters are for. So now my threat is really ridiculously high because of all the wasted weird efforts I was going to. So let's use this wormhole. Oh, weird. Why is the threat lower? Oh, that's strange. I kind of expected the threat to still be up in the 80s. Oh, wait, no. My threat right now is up in the 90s. This is the amount of additional threat I'll get when I travel this way. So let's see what happens. Threat just went up to 100%? Almost. So yeah, so they're going to come and shoot me, and I lose 1 hull strength. So I've got to spend resources on increasing that hull strength if I'm going to be going slow and getting caught up to by the corp. Okay, so there's some debris orbiting it. You can probably grab 1 piece before they all get sucked in. Ooh, okay. So I can get some unobtainium, which is my sort of almost hard currency. Extra elemental damage? Or, oh, wait a minute, what? Or an epic... So am I automatically getting the epic weapon with 3 upgrades? And then this is an additional thing I can get? Let's do extra digging. Okay, so the threat drops back down again in the new galaxy. So now we've got a more complicated node map leading to a distant wormhole. And I imagine maybe some new types of missions. Let's see here. Destroy tortoise dens. Destroy frost bombs. And I'll get, what is this? A jump thruster. I don't know what that is. An uncommon weapon with 1 upgrade. Common weapon. Huh. So I don't want to keep playing this forever because, you know, I mean, I think that we've been doing this for a little while, and I think you've got the point of what the game is about, but I want to do at least one more mission to try out some of the new stuff that I got. So, collect fossil. Locate the black box. Destroy the corp transmitter. This has got some nice new batteries. What's this? Oh, a hollow block. Interesting. 4 weapons? Oh no, an uncommon weapon with 1 upgrade. Wait, is that 4 of that, though? Maybe that is. Here's the garage. And then what is this? An afterburner. Huh. You know, let's go find out what this new engine type is. Let's go for the afterburner. Okay, destroy Boombug Queens. Several adult Boombug Queens have made their way to this planet. Soon it's going to be infested with Boombugs. Get rid of them, but watch out. They're more dangerous and better armored than regular Boombugs. I assume those larger animals that I was fighting were the Boombugs. Okay, new drone. Got our drone core here. What did we get? So, I got the impression... Oh, here we go. Cryogenic rocket launcher. It's got 3 upgrade slots. What are its upgrades? Rocket force upgrade. Air resistance upgrade plus air resistance. Digging upgrade. Okay, so I'll have a special gun on the front. Batteries on the back. This thing just needs normal batteries, right? Nothing weird about it? Okay, so big battery on the back. Let's not be as crazy with my maneuvering as I was before. So let's still have my main thrusters be this type. So I can move pretty fast. Let's still have my retros that rotate me be pretty far away from center, but let's do them off to the side this time. See how this works. Now they might get shot off. That's definitely going to be a danger. So let's also have some that are more defensible. Let's have some backups. Okay, so these fire with W. When I want to turn right, I will fire this one and this one. When I want to turn left, wait, did I just do that wrong? I think I did. When I want to turn left, I'll fire this one and this one. And then if I want to go in reverse... See, okay, so here's a problem. I wish I could assign more than one key to these. So I think that I actually need to make these... Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll make these sort of backup turning ones, but I'll put them on Q and E. So if I hit Q and E together, that's backwards. We'll see how that feels. We also need to have fuel tanks. Stick those on the back, like truck nuts. And then we also need, like, all the other guns. And that will bring us up to 15 parts, which makes this still cheap enough to launch. Oh, wait, it's 14 parts. I can put one more thing on it if I want to. Wait, energy shield? Ooh. 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 Yeah, let's have a shield generator on the back. It looks like the bubble that it creates is just big enough to protect the front of my thing, which is good. And all of these are firing on left mouse. This one, I don't know how often it fires. I'm going to put this one on space so I can fire it deliberately. I think we're good. Wait, what is this? Parts with unassigned keys. Oh, do I have to turn on the energy shield? What should I... Maybe this wants to be space. You know what? Let's just have this be... Actually, let's have this be right mouse button. There we go. Okay, so right mouse button to fire the missile. Fire the cryogenic rockets. Left to fire these. Space to activate the energy shield. Save and exit. Oh, hey, look, we got a new person in the chat that I can name the drone after. So we got Statpuss. So Statpuss says, this reminds me a little bit of the board game Galaxy Trucker. I've always wanted to play Galaxy Trucker. I have friends that absolutely love that game. I've never gotten the chance to play it. As I understand it, that's a game where at the beginning you very quickly grab as many parts as you can to build a spaceship, and then you got to build the best spaceship you can and get it through some, some challenge, in order to win. It sounds really fascinating, and I've just never gotten the chance to play it. All right, let's see how this works. So this is probably our last mission this session. Let's just see if this drone performs the way I hope it does. All right, so not a lot of thrust on my retros, but I don't need a lot of thrust because I got a lot of torque. Similarly, I've got these. So if I actually really, really want to spin fast, I can. Also, lots of thrust going forward. Oh, crap. Hey, you all go away. Go away. Okay, let's avoid the thruster like the plague. Okay, so that cryo rocket was interesting, not very accurate. What happens if I... It misses! That's what happens. It looks like it's probably meant for larger fare anyway. Also, it looks like it doesn't aim very accurately, does it? Okay, so it looks like I've made that thing cold. Does being cold slow them down? I'm really not sure. So it said that rocket has extra digging. What happens if I fire it into the ground? Actually, I don't know how to I have nothing to compare it to, so I don't know if that was extra digging or not. I'm seeing a lot of regular beehives. Wasn't I supposed to be encountering some fancy boom bugs here? It's making me nervous. It's a trap. Aha. Okay, so I only want to fire this thing. I only want to shoot this thing if it's alone. So let's... It seems like it's ignoring the beehive, so let's just deal with the beehive first. Okay, so now let's... Oh, crap. What was that nonsense? Okay, so I definitely need to be able to hightail it out of there. That's good to know. Okay, we're going to edit this drone, and this is what we're going to do. My retros are all reverse-facing rockets. So now, if I want to go left, this one and this one. If I want to go right, it's this one, and both at once will reverse me. And that should let me run away from the moon bug. So I have to actually plan this much better and approach it with a lot of runway behind me so that I can back away while I'm shooting it. Which I guess all my guns point every direction. Why am I acting like I have to back away with the guns at the front? I've just got all these weird assumptions that I make based on reality. Because in reality, you know, a vehicle... Okay. Energy shield! In reality, a vehicle can't fire through itself. But in this game, it sure can. Okay, let's just... I mean, I'll kill these because I'm close to them, but actually, they're not important unless they're close to the boom bugs. Unless it's going to take a lot of running away to fight these boom bugs. I really don't know what to expect here. I'm just destroying this just because I don't know if there's a boom bug right around the horizon, so I might as well take care of it. Oh, oh, there is one. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, that was a little bit of practice trying to retreat. Let's just try to get rid of this. Oh crap, I'm about to hit the boom bug. Crap. Nope, nope, nope. I am not doing this well. Okay, okay, looks like it's capable of forgetting me. That's good. So do I have to hit it in the butt? Oh crap, 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 crap. Oh, what? What? No, I have to be that far away. I don't know if I can fight this. Honestly, like it was not, I mean, yeah. I don't know if my guns have the range to safely shoot that. Huh. So John Uferbach says that he's watched other people play this game before. He says he watched a guy who chose the programmer character, which is the one who has to automate all of their drones, and just spawned 1 million drilling probes from his dropship drone, powering them by spawning fuel tanks and batteries. In this game, that sure works. So basically, was that just like carpet bombing the entire thing with drones? That sounds crazy. Okay, so I think this might actually be a mission that I can't solve with the tools I have. I mean, I technically could. I think probably the range on the guns are just barely enough to be able to take on the boom bug if I'm lucky. I don't think I have that kind of luck. So I think we're going to leave this problem unsolved. But I think I've given a good impression of what this game is about. It is a fascinating game that I can't believe someone made, but it's really, really cool. So options? No, I think back is what I want to do to get to the main menu. Yeah. So that is Nimbatus. It's really clever. It feels like it's a tool for making your own fun, on top of being sort of a game in its own right. And I said there's much crazier ways to play it than I'm playing it. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, definitely follow this game on Twitch. See what other people can do with it. There's definitely players out there who can do way more cool stuff with this game than I've learned how to do. But for now, we're gonna get out of here and cut this into a YouTube video and go on to try out something else.